Both of my cats are awake right now, and this is normally their nap time. Like, Arnie's head is directly on the other side of the camera. So that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun. Both the cats are awake. Great. Welcome to today's video. This one's going to be a little bit different. If you already know what the gist of this video is and you're here to do the activity, go ahead and check out the timeline, the playback, and you can skip right to the activity. If you are coming across this video and you're like, what is this about? Let me tell you. Years ago, I saw a Twitter thread, red flag Twitter thread, but this Twitter thread was from someone who worked in fashion, and they had developed a fashion and style inventory of questions and prompts you ask yourself. And my friends and I have answered those questions many times over the years in order to help figure out where is our personal style now. And then you use the findings from the activity we're going to do today to help clean out your closet and help you think before you purchase or where your clothes are coming from. This is the part of the video that I haven't planned out because this is the part I've never done before, is explain why we're going to do it, especially to people who don't know me. But that's, I guess, kind of the point of all the videos. We're going to go through some questions today in a worksheet that I've put together based on that Twitter thread, because that Twitter thread is unfortunately gone now, as has a lot of the good parts of Twitter. You can download this and do it yourself at home, or you can get a piece of paper and a pen and we can do it together. My friends and I have found that when somebody proctors the activity, which is what I'm doing now, it's a lot more fun and easier to follow along, listen to somebody else. And then of course, if you want to share with friends, we would go question by question and share our thoughts and feelings about these different aspects of our personal style. Some of the things we're going to be looking at today are what kinds of clothes you gravitate towards, what about them you gravitate towards, which ones you don't necessarily love, why you have those things, how often you need them, what kinds of things inspire you, what kinds of accessories or uses, and what's most important to you about the clothes. Where did they come from? Do they last a long time? Was it inexpensive when you got it? Do you only want to wear it once? Blah, 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 blah. If you're doing this along with me, pause. I'll give a second to pause for a hot second, and you write your findings, then you go into the next part, okay? Starting with item number 1, colors and shades. Think about the colors that you love to wear. Examples of things you might, major color categories include black, gray, brown and tan, navy, white or ivory, pinks and reds, blues and purples, greens or olive, yellows, oranges, and golds. Think about the colors and the ones that you know that you like wearing, or that you like how they look on you, and write down a few that you enjoy. Conversely, think about the colors you hate to wear, despite how they're being presented. If it's olive green, I'm not picking that up.
Loathe entirely.
That's my own personal thing. I love the color orange. I cannot wear the color orange. What are you doing up there?
Me?
You see this?
Just hanging around.
Moving on to item 2, fabrics. Think about fabrics you love to wear. Things that you're always comfortable in, or you love the way that they look, or the way they fit your body and help you breathe. Examples of major fabrics to consider: cotton, knit, silk, spandex, satin, athletic wicking material, velvet, chiffon, denim, flannel, fur, lace, wool, corduroy, linen, or leather. There are many other types of fabric, but these are major types that other blends present themselves to be.
Think about
fabrics you love. I love corduroy, but it's really hard to find something corduroy now that's not super trendy, like those oversized corduroy jackets. And think about fabrics you hate. Fabrics that no matter what form they're in, I don't want that touching my body. I don't like this. I don't like the way it fits. I hate having to take it to the dry cleaner. Fabrics you want to avoid. Item 3. Patterns, motifs, and details. These are things that might appear on your clothes, or the way that they're put together, or the way that they're presented. Certain examples might include animal print, argyle, camouflage, checkered, color block, floral, graphic prints like your favorite brand, or a graphic print like an artistic print. Houndstooth, paisley, plaid, polka dot, a print similar to a graphic print, something that's printmaking and or like a print made by the stylist. Solids, stripes, tie-dye, tweed, star print, hearts, t-shirts with words on them, anything with words on it, metal accents, rips, or fringe. Thinking about this list, think about the types of patterns, motifs, and details you love. If a jacket has fringe on it, you're gonna get it. If there's a fringe on a purse, you're gonna get it. If there's fringe on a pair of shoes, you're gonna get it. I actually don't like fringe at all, but I know that people do live for fringe. And then conversely, think of the patterns, motifs, and details that you do not like. Really hard for me to wear anything with words on it unless it's directly linked to a fandom or a workplace. Other than that, you're not catching me with words. Item 4, fits, shapes, and cuts. This refers to how an item of clothing would fit on your body, as the word fit might suggest. However, there's a lot to this, so with the examples provided, think about what that inspires in you and write down the fits, shapes, or cuts of clothing that you love. For example, do you like your shirts to be fitted or loose? Would you prefer pants that are flared or straight leg or skinny? Would you rather wear a button-down t-shirt that's cropped high or long length? Do you want the rise of your pants to be high-waisted or low-waisted or somewhere in the middle? Do you like to wear lots of layers? Do you like an item of clothing that includes layers like ruffles? When you wear shorts, would you rather they be mini, like mid-length, midi to the knee, or maxi below the knee? There can be men doing this too. They can be wearing maxi shorts. I believe those are also called capris, gentlemen. Would you rather wear a dress that is structured and tailored to the body or flowy and free form? Do you want to wear something that's classic and fits in any era, or trendy, the new now next? Would you rather be dressing on a more formal side or casual side? And we'll get to that later. For now, for the fit, shapes, and cuts, what are some ways you know you like your clothes to fit? And then of course, the converse of that, what are some ways that clothes might fit you that you are not comfortable in, that you do not enjoy on your own body? Even if you love how the way it looks on someone else, that's not the way you want it to look. Item 5, accessories. This one is a little different. Instead of loving or hating something, we'll look at some overarching categories and think to yourself if you wear these things frequently or rarely. For instance, bags, shoes, jewelry, hats, hair accessories, belts, eyewear, scarves, seasonal accessories like winter hats or winter boots, or you're finding yourself wearing more accessories to the beach, or blah 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 blah. Whatever. Think about it. Frequently worn and rarely worn. What kinds of accessories are you gravitating in which category? Maybe like thinks he smells something in the window up there. Item 6. This one is going to be a list of items and then you sort them by how often you need them. And here's a chart for how you should create your sorter. Sort the following items by how often you need them: a briefcase, a purse, backpack, luggage, bathing suit, athletic wear, raincoat or winter coat, snow boots, dress shoes, sneakers, or sandals. From never to always, how often are you bringing a briefcase to work? I'm guessing most people it's never, but there's going to be a handful of people that say always. This item is to help you decide things you might want to invest in. If you know you're going to need to bring a briefcase to work all the time, it might be worth it for you to have a high quality, very durable briefcase that you invest in so you can have the same one for years. Or on the converse, if you are someone who's almost never wearing a bathing suit, or you know that due to what's going on with you internally in your gender presentation or your body image or your body weight, that you have to get a different bathing suit every year or every couple of months, then you might want to just get bathing suits as quickly as you can and get rid of them as quickly as you can. Things to think about. Item 7. This one is about the way you feel you need to present yourself, or the way you have to present yourself, and what you would wish that you could do. So for example, writing down what your dress code is and what you want it to be. For example, my dress code right now is really whatever I want it to be in my role working at a nonprofit comedy organization. But what I want it to be is a little more flashy than that. I do create my own dress code in essence, but I do need to be appropriate enough, and I need to be able to represent the organization in a way that is good. I need to be dressing, business appropriate and times that I'm representing the business during the day, and dressing for nightlife when I am working at the business and nightlife. And what I want those things to be is I want there to be just like a little wink, because it is a comedy organization. I want to be able to be like, yes, I'm dressed nice, but also it's a little bit fun. Like my hair is covering it up right now, but like, oop, There's a little clip there, and there's another little clip here. This clip I actually put on because there is a stain on this shirt, I think. But you know. Item 7, what your dress code is and what you want it to be. Item 8, the interests, beliefs, and fandoms to wear. A great example of this is one of my very good friends really has no interest of wearing a garment that has anything on it like words or a graphic t-shirt print unless there is a fruit or vegetable on that garment. If the shirt just says tomatoes with a bunch of tomatoes on it in a way, they're interested. That's one example. Another popular example, if you believe in God and you are a fan of the Bible and you are proud of this and want this to be a part of your self-expression, people who have Bible quotes on their t-shirt, that's another fandom interest and belief in order to support in your clothing. For me, the only thing I put on here is supporting other YouTubers. I have a couple pieces of YouTube merch that I do have from over the years, and that's really the only fandom or belief I'm really interested in supporting with my fashion. I did misspeak. There are a couple other fandoms that I will support besides YouTube ones, and that's sports. For instance, I have this, you know, this is a supporting a professional tennis player. Item 9, write these 2 sentences and then circle the one that is, most applicable. Write these 2 sentences and then circle the one that is most applicable to you. I am more comfortable overdressed / underdressed. I typically run hot / cold. Me, I am more comfortable overdressed and I run cold. Number 10, I would describe my gender presentation as, regardless of what you feel about gender and gender presentation, this question is more about how you want to be perceived. For example, I am a cisgendered woman. I was born female and identify as female. So when I think of this question, it's like, okay, well, what kind of woman do I want to be perceived as? And if I really think about it, the type of woman I want to be perceived as is someone who, when they are walking on the street, people think that woman is very beautiful and she is too busy. That is what I want people to think when I am walking down the street. That's my gender presentation, okay? And so there could be many other things that you want in your gender presentation. We're just gonna screenshot a word bank for you to look at here. Look at the word bank if you need help. And if you don't, write down how you wanna be perceived, okay? Gender is not that serious. Number 11, list the following in order of importance. 1 being the most important. Looking good, being appropriate, the comfort, the cost, and the durability. Do you want to be buying new pants all the time? Are you more excited that you got these pants for $3 even if you only wear them 2 times? Are these pants appropriate to wear to work or anywhere? Are these pants appropriate to wear at a place you go often? Do you look good in these pants, girl? Our last question, item 12, fashion inspiration from characters, personalities, or moods. For example, one of my favorite things in television, if there is a cartoon character that they're all one color, like Shigo or Freakazoid, something in me says, I want to look like that. Maybe that's why I've had pink hair since April of 2020, that I'm like, you know what? This is fitting the monochrome color story. That's an example for me. Another one that I know is a big one that people similar to me in age love is Fran Drescher on The Nanny. She is a style icon. People love the way she looked, and that's inspirational to them. So if there's any one person or character or type of mood like cybergoth that you are interested in, this would go into that category. And that is the fashion and style inventory with the things you've written down today, because this really is supposed to be a writing activity. So that way you can actually look at your findings. The next step is to go to your closet and think, I really hate the way satin fits on my body. It doesn't feel breathable. It's time for me to get rid of this satin shirt I never wear. It's time for me to get rid of this glitter sequin party dress that I've been hanging in the back of my closet for years just because I think it's really fun, but it doesn't fit anymore. It sheds. I have to bring it in a separate garment bag every time that I wear it. I wear it to something. It's time to get rid of that thing. Or what I do is I put things in a big box and they're like heritage pieces. So that way, like when family members are old enough, when I'm 30 right now, and maybe in 20 years, one of my like nieces or nephews or other children in my family that are now becoming young adults, they want to, have those cool clothes, they can have it. Because I'm still mad at my dad for throwing out all of his rugby shirts from the 90s. I wish I had them so bad, Phil. But take your findings today, and now go do what you need to do. Go clean out that accessories drawer. Go get rid of some purses. Get rid of those old backpacks that you have. And that's all I have for you today. If you liked this video, if you lived for this, please let me know, because this is nothing like my other videos are. This was an activity. Other videos are usually vlogs. So let me know. And I would love to develop more stuff like this, especially because it's free. People need more free access to free things. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Goodbye. Bye.